I wanted to make a video discussing ways you can use your knowledge of river gauges so that you know when it's safe to go out on your local river. Sorry, this video is not about all the ways we stay safe, like wearing life jackets. Yeah, I didn't wear one that day. I was out with my friend Danielle, and I could get into the risk assessment, but we just knew they weren't needed in that moment. This video is more about understanding how those quick, heavy rains suddenly turn a serene river into this. In the Kent section of the Cuyahoga, 50 people needed rescued last weekend, and I think 8 dogs. Every year, Kent Fire Department works so hard pulling people out of the river when a little bit of knowledge about its flows could have helped avoid this. The Cuyahoga River is beautiful with its interesting features, calm waters, but they quickly change. And did you know people sometimes even tube the river when it looks calm like this? Without getting into much detail, aside from those 50 people safely rescued, there were more serious tragedies downriver where 2 lives were lost. Maybe that's why I felt the need to see what I could do to help. After all, we have raging whitewater in this area, like here at Tinker's Creek. Let's better understand changing river levels. It may help avoid major accidents. There's no substitute for learning from people who are more experienced and from reaching out to different paddling groups and get proper training. I was lucky that I had some paddlers that I could follow and learn from, but I know there were many times where I was way overconfident, thinking that I could manage the river just because I understood the level. In fact, I was in a couple of situations that I could have really been in trouble with. One great app is River app. You can look for any river, then search the area you're going to paddle in, and then look for the gauge that's upstream nearby or downstream, whatever's close. And then from there you can look at the way the levels change over time. I just love seeing the data over a whole year's time. You can look at it in any range. Think about what the number was in cubic feet per second the very first time you paddle that area, and then you always have a number that you can compare what that river felt like to. You can also use the map feature. You can zoom in and look at permanent structures that might present a hazard, like for example the Gorge Dam in Cuyahoga Falls. I could give some suggesting cubic feet per second numbers that could get you started, but your own safety is in your hands. So let's take a very popular area, anywhere from the Tannery Park in Kent, anywhere after that, all the way to Waterworks. This is a great area for wreck kayaking, flat water paddling, and it's totally safe for tubers too if it's done at the right level. So tubing, I would say under 350 cubic feet per second. Hey, maybe you're an expert tuber and you want to go higher. That's fine, but gotta be careful. If you're paddling and it's above 500 cubic feet per second, use extra caution, more caution than normal. And then once you're near 1,000, you don't want to be alone for sure. You want to be with experienced paddlers and have experience. And I really do think that way above 1,000 cubic feet per second requires a group of people, a team of people who know what they're doing, who have proper safety training. But really, why put yourself at risk like that? It's great to paddle high, fast water, but you really need to respect that water's power. Imagine you flipped out of your kayak and you got pushed against this tree, and then your kayak was pushed against you. You're now pinned between the tree. and your boat, and you could easily drown. You know, a life jacket, it's not going to help you if you get entangled, for example, in a bunch of strainers. So, you know, use common sense and really study those river levels. Honestly, it's really fun watching the numbers go up and down. I don't know if this video was helpful, but I do hope that if it helps, even just a couple people get started with being a little bit more safe, then I feel like I've done my public service announcement for the day. I just love our Cuyahoga River. It's such a special place. Let's take care of it and let's help each other stay safe.